Hi guys, we're going to talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Oh, actually, Meghan Markle and her desire to be a princess. People say that Meghan Markle has always had a desire to be a princess, that she researched the royal family, she dreamt about the royal family, and that it's disingenuous for her to say that she was very naive and she didn't know what the royal family stood for, what it was exactly. So as proof, they showed an article she posted on her blog. Meghan Markle, before marrying Prince Harry, had a blog called The Tig. On that blog, she wrote an article about princesses. It was within the context of Kate Middleton marrying Prince William, and she was reflecting on what it meant to be a princess. And it's quite interesting what she said. I'll come back to that later on. She talked about the fact that every woman at one point had dreamed about becoming a princess, and she said that it was the case for her as well. This is what she actually says. Little girls' dreams of being princesses. I, for one, was all about Shira, Princess of Power. For those of you unfamiliar with the 80s cartoon reference, Shira is the twin sister of He-Man and a sword-wielding royal rebel known for her strengths. We're definitely not talking about Cinderella here. Grown women seem to retain this childhood fantasy. Just look at the pomp and circumstances surrounding the royal wedding and endless conversation about Princess Kate. So here she's definitely referring to Princess Kate, but in a particular context. She didn't talk about Kate Middleton. She didn't talk in details about the royal family. She's just mentioning what is going on at the time she's writing this piece, which is the marriage of Kate Middleton. And she's just referring to the fact that women and young girls are still to this day being told about princes and princesses, and young girls still dream about princesses. And I think that she wanted to make the parallel between how those girls are taught about princesses and how she viewed her role of princess. She wanted to be a rebel, someone who fight for justice. If you knew that character, Shira had many powers. She had the power that came from within. The power didn't come because she was a princess, but she has her own power. So this is what Meghan Markle is saying. She didn't dream about being a princess the way Kate Middleton or Diana were. Princesses marrying into the royal family, not having a voice, staying quiet. At the time, she was talking about having power, having strengths, refusing to accept the norm. So the tabloids are twisting everything again in order to suit a narrative, which is, oh, look, Meghan Markle said she didn't know the royal family. Yet again, she's talking about Princess Kate and her marriage. So she might have known the royal family profoundly, which is stupid because she's only referring to the wedding. She didn't say, oh, this is the historical truth about the royal family. She didn't go in details about historical facts about the royal family. She mentioned Kate in order to say that for her, she wanted to be a very powerful princess with her own strengths, but not the one conferred by the title. So that's how I read it. The sentence itself, it says that I don't want to be a princess like Cinderella. I want to be Shira. Shira has power. Shira has her own powers coming from inside, and not because of the title. This was because we read those stories about princes and princesses, which I think is kind of damaging young women's, girls' psyche. Whereas Meghan Markle said, no, I want to save the world. I want to be Shira. She was fighting for justice. She was fighting for what mattered. And that's the kind of princess she wanted to be. That's my interpretation of that. So it's very interesting how the tabloid twists the narrative and people end up thinking that, oh yes, Meghan Markle's always wanted to be a princess. Hope you liked the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case. Subscribe for more videos and click on the notification bell to be